Hello from the north. I've got to clean this tank today. This tank is clean and ready, so I'm going to move the angels up here. And I'm actually temporarily going to put the serums with them. Then I'm going to clean out this tank. And I'm going to clean out this tank. And as you can see, I've got the light in for this one. There's two of these over on the discus tank, one on each side. That's a 4-foot tank, this is a 3-foot tank, and one of them's covering the 3-foot tank just fine. I have another one as well. I'm going to use it for a refugium. I got to buy one more for the top tank when it goes in. It's probably going to be a smaller one because the tank's shallow, so I don't want it to be too bright. Moving right along though. The overflow box. I actually ordered overflow box for this tank. It's coming today. I decided to just blow a little extra money on it. I've already got the pump. I've already got some hose. So we'll be linking this, if all goes well and the delivery gets here like early instead of late, we'll be linking this in today to the discus tank. So I'm going to drain this down, completely clean it, fill it with barrel water that's already been resting for a day. Let it continue to run in here while we wait for the parts. And there's still some sand on the bottom there. I gotta vacuum out from when it was downstairs. And we've had these fish in here now for several days. So sort of fish in, cycled it. It was cycling in the basement for 6 months, so it's really not in bad shape. And then the filter I dropped in it is a UV filter. It was well cycled with sponge and biomedia, and those plates I use them for anoxic bacteria plates basically, and I threw a couple of those in. And the cone's just there because it's going to be a breeding station, and I'm going to have at least 3 breeding stations when I'm done all this. So on the move. I think I'm also going to walk over to the hardware store, pick up some stain so that I can make this tank and stand look like this tank and stand. We can get that matched up. And so those are my plans. I don't know how many of them I'm going to get through today, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. So we'll get these matched up. We'll get this linked in. It's going to increase the water volume in this tank. It should just help overall health. This tank will have no filters. This tank's filters are going to be filtering the water here. The only thing that's going to happen is 400 gallons an hour of water is going to be entering and leaving this tank at all times, and then being run through this sump and this tank and those filters to clean it. It's going to work like a charm. That way there's no filters to suck up the babies when I'm breeding in here. And it'll be the same with the one on top. The water's going to come up, enter the top tank, overflow the top tank, come down into this one, overflow this tank, go down into the sump, and just it'll be a circuit like that, all running on one sump. And then this tank will be independently running on its own sump. There'll be 2 sump pumps in the sump at all times, and I'm going to have to keep a close eye on my sump's water level because it's a very small sump supporting quite a bit of water. As long as it's full, it'll be fine, and I'm always watching it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't drain like super fast after I do all this, because that could be a problem. I don't think it's going to be, to be honest. So one 30-gallon long here, 65-gallon tall here, standard 90-gallon, and they'll all be stained up to match. I just can't wait. By mid-month it should be as I described, including the lid. I'm going to cover that with the new color as well. And I might even have another one of these tanks, same stand again, same make, but it's a corner tank. It'll have to go downstairs. It's currently in this color state. It's a little newer than these, but Same idea, same look. So I'll just stain that up, put it in the basement if I end up with it. So I believe it's a 50-gallon corner tank. I got a perfect spot for it too. Where this one used to sit, actually. It was on a corner, so that corner tank will go there real nice. But we'll see. We'll see. So there's our update for today and the tasks that I hope to achieve. I will not upload it till later. I'm just going to stop here, and as I start adding things, we'll extend this video. Okay, so I'm giving this tank a full water change, overflow, another gear just arrived. Picked up the wood stain for this. We're going to get a lot done today. Oh ho ho everybody, there it is. The overflow is functioning. Pardon the water that spilt over while I was installing it. This is the, I don't like that it's black. That black filter is going to come out. That's black and this is black, but that's what they sell them in. So we've got the water coming up here. And we've got the water exiting here. You can see it traveling. This is just to prime. I left it in there. It's my primer tube. Get the air out of this. Here's the overhang, or the overflow, top view down. You see how it's working. I don't have a lot of space back there. Stick the camera. Okay, then it comes down. This is a repurposed old vacuum tube hose. It's the right size for the bottom of the flange, so I just jammed her in there and sealed it on. No leaks so far. I'm just checking that as we go because I just kicked it in. It's running 400 gallons an hour. There you can see, really good agitation there. And that gray guy comes down like this into here, and as you can see, there's plenty of water flowing out over here. And you don't need the flow to be incredibly fast. I might actually be able to turn it up. So I'm gonna put some more water in there because I need to. But it's doing the job. It's doing the job. You can see the flow is actually really good. That's about as fast as most filters will push across the water. For example, that one. So we're good. We're good. And that overflow's keeping over. They call this a nano overflow, but for those purposes, I didn't need to buy the $200 one. Because I only need 400 gallons an hour, and people in the comments said this handles 400 gallons an hour like a dream, and it is. Not even a problem. So we are operational there. Now I just got to stain up this. I'm going to start staining down here next. But boy, oh boy, I'm happy to see that running. I'm very pleased. And then I'll take that filter out. There'll just be a heater in there, and this braiding station is operational. Fresh water in there. I did rinse out the vacuum hose. There was some dust in it. I rinsed it out really good, but there's probably a little bit left behind. Hopefully it doesn't cause me any grief. I don't see it in my water. It's gonna just land in the sump anyway and get filtered out, so as long as there's no bad chemicals in that vacuum hose. I took a little risk, but it's what I had, and it's been sitting around for years. I'm sure it's fine. That's what I used. Use what you got. Save money. I'm very happy with this so far. Well, I'm a pretty happy man. Let me tell you, this puppy's been running now for probably an hour or more, and Not a problem. No leaks. I've been monitoring it. Continuous flow going there. Crystal clear. Yeah, because it's this water. This is all the same water now. The temperatures have synced up, as you can see. The heater controllers are synced up now. That means it's the same water. I love it. I love it when an idea comes together. And we'll be adding one more up top. And that overflow will go into top one. And then the top one will overflow into this. And it'll just continue. That's it. That's one big. What are we there? It's like 7 feet. 7 feet of discus tank. Split into 2. Which is great because that allows me to manage the fish. Instead of one big, huge 7-foot tank, I prefer this. As you can see, the fish are doing just fine. So now I've got to buy some discus trace, get it in the water when I do their next water change, or even just buy some tomorrow and get it in the darn water. And they'll start dancing. And when I see my more mature pairs start doing their thing, I'm going to move one of those pairs all the way down over here. Oh God, I love that. You know, if you can't afford a big tank, make a big system. Then you get the same advantage. Freaking love it. That's a freaking vacuum hose. I was on my way to the hardware store saying, I gotta go buy a piece of hose that's that big and about 7 feet long. And then I went, just as I was leaving, I was like, wait a minute. I've got this thing. Done. The 2 hoses, sending water to the tanks. We got the overflow coming back from that one. We got a pipe, old-fashioned pipe overflow for the 90-gallon. Can I turn on the light here? It won't let me do it. There's a pipe in there. There it is. Let's get filter stock on it. Loving it. So I was gonna stain this. I might even do some tonight, but I had to cut the grass outside, do a whole bunch of stuff today. Today's been a busy day. So I have the stain. It's right here. And I just have to get her done. It really won't take terribly long. But we're gonna wrap the video up and get it uploaded. And when this is stained and this is colored, oh, it's going to be so sexy. And then once I build the stand for 30-gallon, it'll be stained the same. I can't wait. Can't get it done fast enough. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More excellence to come.